If you want to know the best comedy TV shows, you should definitely watch our picks for the best ones of 2020.
They're not gonna make dicks, Ian.
You give the public a shovel, they dig dicks. You give them a pen, they draw dicks. You give them some clay.
Definitely gonna sculpt dicks.
We hope you will enjoy the following ranking. Please let us know your favorite in the comments and make sure to subscribe to never miss a good TV show again.
Number 10. Space Force.
Imagine, years from now, you could be on some distant star harvesting corn.
Space Force is a comedy television series created by Greg Daniels and Steve Carell. Politics have reached a new peak of absurdity, even in the world of fictional storytelling. In this cynical comedy about the current state of politics, we follow the people tasked with creating a sixth branch of the armed services, the Space Force. But under the control of people that have no clue what they're doing, things must change. Because General Mark Naird has the president's order to get boots on the moon by 2024.
$1,000 for a plastic button cover? That's insane! So you think we'll be ready by November? 3, 2, shit. 1. Sorry.
Number 9. Emily in Paris.
I have a connection at Pierre Cadeau.
Huh. Isn't he dead?
No, he's definitely alive.
Oh, I love that for him.
Emily in Paris is a comedy drama television series created by Darren Star. With the nostalgic touch of Woody Allen films and the charm of a romantic comedy brought together by a bright cast and lighthearted storytelling, Emily in Paris is everything fans of rom-coms expect. As young, overly ambitious, and naive Emily is drawn to Paris for a job opportunity where she is expected to bring an American standpoint to a marketing firm, her life is turned upside down to the max.
Oh, and don't tell my fat publicist. I hate her.
Great. Okay, sounds like a plan. But really, about this 48 agenda.
I'm so sorry. Can you give me like 15? I have to masturbate after a long flight.
Kidding.
Number 8. Never Have I Ever.
I will not be buying you a tacky-ass thong.
Fine. I'll just cut the cheeks out of my normal underwear. Whatever.
Never Have I Ever is a coming-of-age comedy drama television series created by Mandy Colling and Lang Fisher. Exploring the troubles of high school as well as the horrifying things that can happen within your family, Never Have I Ever follows Devi, a girl who had a terrible freshman year in her new school. But her chances of becoming socially accepted shatter when her father dies and her family makes it harder and harder for her to gain any new friends.
What's so special about this boy anyway?
This. You can scroll.
I'm not gonna scroll.
Trust me. Scroll.
I'm not. Damn. Is this kid on HGH?
I know, right?
Number 7. Mythic Quest.
I have turned the shovel into a weapon, so now it's a dual purpose. This is something that people are gonna buy.
Check this out.
Mythic Quest is a comedy television series created by Charlie Day, Megan Gans, and Rob McElhenney. Combining pure nerdism with hilarious story ideas and smart craft, Mythic Quest follows a game developer studio that successfully brought the world the online roleplay game of the same name. Heading into the release of a new expansion pack called Raven's Banquet, suddenly everything in the studio goes wrong as personal and financial conflicts rise.
Maybe it's an uppercut motion?
Yeah, no, I don't want the shovel to kill people. I just want it to dig.
Dig. Do you have any idea what the TTP on an item like this is gonna be?
Yeah, it's gonna be like...
TTP, guys, is time to penis. It's the time it takes for a player to use a new item to make a penis.
Number 6. Upload.
Maybe don't try and tough this out, okay? Now, you could just old-fashioned die, or we could be together forever.
Upload is a science fiction comedy drama television series created by Greg Daniels. Not only exploring human beliefs such as heaven and afterlife, but recreating our perception in a future setting that will leave you in awe. Upload is set in a world where we can upload ourselves into digital heaven when dying. This happens to Nathan, who is now trying to enjoy a beautiful digital Lakeview heaven. But as he gets used to his new life and befriends with Nora, his living customer service rep, questions about his death arise.
There's still sex, right?
Yeah, the VR suits are amazing. You can change your avatar, boost levels, simulation you wouldn't believe.
Super. Okay, where's my mom? I gotta talk to her.
That's disgusting.
Not about that.
Well,
grow up.
Number 5. The Great.
You were on my bed.
I've been praying for you.
I thank you kindly. And also for getting off my bed.
The Great is a comedy-drama television series created by Tony McNamara. Exploring the very different or quite often absurd nature of politics, The Great takes a rare female standpoint in following the rise of Catherine the Great from a very cynical and satirical standpoint. On her rise to power and uncontrollability, she must find a solution to the only thing standing in her way, her dangerous and powerful husband. Only without him can she rule over her enemies.
You are dancing close to heresy.
Shall I get some musicians in?
I assumed this was a naive manipulation. Perhaps I was wrong.
Things must change. The church...
Shh. Listen, girl.
Number 4. Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist.
Why are you singing right now?
Because I love that song and it feels good to sing it.
So you weren't just singing that to me specifically?
Why would I be singing to you?
Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist is a musical comedy drama television series created by Austin Winsberg. Combining the typical yet purely entertaining tropes of comedies with burned-out protagonists and a highly refreshing note of musical numbers, Zoey's Extraordinary Playlist holds what its title promises, a musical experience that you have never seen before. When a computer programmer suddenly starts to hear everyone's thoughts, but like a song, his boring life is transformed into a colorful mixture of eccentric styles and performances.
All I know is that 1 second I'm getting an MRI, and the next second...
Complete strangers are singing John Lennon to you?
Some to me, some to themselves. Almost as if they were singing what they were all thinking out loud, collectively, as a people.
Number 3. Solar Opposites.
From now on, we focus on the mission, but we also be a family and all that kind of shit and do that stuff.
And we can wear matching costumes and compete in fashion shows.
Nope,
Just
nope,
two
I'm
friends
covering my
holding
ears.
hands
I don't
down
want
the
to hear
street.
this.
Solar Opposites is an adult animated sitcom created by Justin Roiland and Mike McMahon. Following the truly brilliant and ultimately cynical premise of its title, Solar Opposites explores the absurdity of human life from an alienated standpoint. When a family that, let's just say, comes from far away, is forced to restart their life on a planet called Earth that is not only worse, but way less beautiful than their old one, they must accept their fates.
When the pupa reaches maturity, it'll evolve into its true form, one that'll destroy and rebuild the planet in the image of the homeworld using data stored in its DNA. That kind of stuff.
Wow, seems like a pretty important job to put pupa. Oh, gross! That's sick, pupa. Don't eat the gooblers. Bad pupa. Yum.
Number 2. Dave.
No, I'm okay. You want anything, Dave?
No, I'm good.
Dave is a comedy television series created by Lil Dicky and Jeff Schaffer. Not only setting up a fictional and real-life inspired biography of rap legend Lil Dicky, but also exploring the world of music and the hopeful rise to fame. Dave is everything a music and comedy fan wants to see. Following a fictional version of its producer, who is an eccentric and arrogant aspiring musician, we witness how he tries to become one of the best rappers of all time.
I know what you're thinking. How's a guy like Andre the Giant meets Danny DeVito pull a girl like this?
I truthfully was wondering that.
My features are so grotesque. I'm like a science experiment gone wrong. And it's just like, I don't know, I shot out the other side and now I'm hot.
Before we unveil TV show number 1, here are some honorable mentions.
These things are never easy, but I do want you to at least attempt to have a normal high school experience.
I mean, she's pretty all right, I guess, even if she does smell like an old hippie. Anyway, here's to a normal high school experience. Whatever the fuck that means.
Hey, when are you gonna fix the upstairs, downstairs?
I'll look at it when I come back from work, all right? But please, if you're gonna use it, put on some underpants, because it's really unhygienic.
Oh, stop trying to control me. Hey! Hey!
I was just wondering if I could get a scotch on the rocks.
Yes, of course. You know, we have little buttons there that you can push, and then we'll just come bring you anything you want.
Oh, you got buttons? Ah, yeah.
You don't have to come chase us down.
I knew that.
Number 1. Ted Lasso.
I never thought she would fuck over an entire team. Hey!
Better manners when I'm holding a dart.
Ted Lasso is a sitcom television series created by Bill Lawrence, Jason Sudeikis, Joe Kelly, and Brendan Hunt. In this hilarious look at the world of sports, we follow a shaky man who spends his life as an American football coach for small and unimportant college teams. But when he is suddenly hired to train a highly professional football team in England, his boring life is turned upside down, especially regarding his sports profession, since he signed up to train a sport he never played before.
Guys have underestimated me my entire life. And for years, I never understood why. It used to really bother me. But then one day, I was driving my little boy to school, and I saw this quote by Walt Whitman. It was painted on the wall there. It said, "Be curious, not judgmental." I like that.
Do you agree with our list? Please let us know in the comments. If you want to know more about a particular TV show in this list, you can check out our links in the video description. And for more top 10 TV show videos, be sure to subscribe to communiTV.